Hey, Chris, welcome back.
Hey Dave, it's great to hear your voice again. It's good to
Yeah,
see you.
I can still remember meeting you with your parents long before you were doing this, and now you're coming back from Belgium. What was that experience like? Because I mean, Major League Soccer is a major league, so it's not like you were, this is a major league situation.
Yeah,
But just to be away from home and to go through all that, how did that change you?
yeah. I think it was great. To help me develop as a person, as a human being. I went to from not knowing how to cook any food or anything to being able to rely solely on myself. To make all of those things happen. I developed a lot on the field, off the field, and yeah, I think it was great. And to learn a new culture, and be kind of centrally in Europe and see other things around there. It was just an amazing learning experience.
We'll go back to Dave.
And they really do put mayonnaise on their French fries, or can you confirm that?
They do, but I don't. I'm still a ketchup guy, but mayo is pretty disgusting on fries. Good question.
Thanks, Dave. We'll go to Jeff Strauss. Jeff.
Chris, you've been away from the club for a couple of years, and obviously there's been some changes since you were last here. Can you tell me what the difference is, or what you felt in the experience and the environment within the club now with Hernan at the helm?
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a big difference. For one, coming into a new training complex, it's a really, really nice complex. Being here, compared to where I was, when I first signed, at RFK, it feels really professional within the organization. I can tell you that, they're really pushing it here. They're really working hard day in, day out, on the field in sessions. It's a great mentality. I think that is, instilled within the group now. And it's a real collective mindset. I think Hernan, has tried to instill that, Belgian, Argentinian, he has a bunch of different philosophies and trying to instill it into the team. And I think that's great for the organization. And I think it will start to create, a winning chemistry within the group.
We'll go back to Jeff.
For those of us that didn't get to see you play in Belgium, obviously there's been a progression in your level of play. Can you tell us or give us a preview as to how you've developed or what you've seen from yourself, a little self-analysis, your game from when you left DC to played in Belgium to now back in DC?
Yeah, I think I developed more quicker on the turn. I was playing a lot more at the 8. So definitely quicker on the turn, being more aware of what's around me, and definitely the winning mentality. Playing in the promotion relegation league like Belgium, and being towards the bottom of the table, especially last year. I really learned how to tough it out and win more important games, and I think help bring that into Hernan, who already preaches coming into each game and giving everything. I think that's a good fit. I think that's good. And just maturing as a player. I'm now 22. You expect every year to continually get better, and I've got I think around 50 starts in 2.5 years in Belgium, the Belgian First Division. And I think having that valuable experience at this age, is great to help bring back to DC United.
We'll go back to Dave.
It's interesting you mentioned, maybe we should call it a Belgio-Tinian style or whatever. Does that help you adapt here now that he's coaching, because you kind of understand where he's coming from, or is that where his vamos por más philosophy comes from when your threat is relegation, or what, how do you see the adaptability with him, because maybe you understand what he's going through, having gone through it in Belgium yourself?
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely makes an easier integration within the group. Already understanding the philosophies around Belgium, and I'm familiar with Hernan's team when he was playing, or when he was coaching in Belgium, Pierschot. They're a high tempo team, aggressive. It was always going to be an entertaining match, and I liked watching their football. I think when I went over to Belgium, it wasn't an easy integration at first. But it's basically like moving to another club in Belgium. It feels like somehow because of the way we work. The emphasis on the physical side of the game, making sure you're being a really good professional. Those things that weren't easy. I know for a lot of the group, when Hernan first became coach, it was the same thing when I first went over to Belgium. So now I'm used to it, and it's not a difficult integration. And I think I can hit full speed running right away.